Good morning, and thank you for joining me today as we explore the power of connection through effective communication in the context of chronic illness. In this presentation, we will delve into the challenges faced by people like us living with chronic illness when trying to express our needs to family and friends. We will also emphasize the crucial role that effective communication plays in fostering understanding, support, and empowerment within our social networks. Living with a chronic illness brings a unique set of difficulties that extend beyond our physical symptoms. It's not common for a chronic illness patient to experience brain fog, which is a cognitive cloudiness that can make it challenging to articulate thoughts and express them clearly. Additionally, the constant pressure of pain can be overwhelming. It diverts attention away from meaningful conversations and hinders effective communication. Moreover, there may be a fear of not being believed or understood. This also creates barriers to an open and honest communication. Throughout this presentation, we will explore various communication strategies and techniques that can help chronic patients like you overcome these challenges. By embracing effective communication, we can create a supportive network that acknowledges our experiences, provides the necessary support, and empowers us to live our lives to the fullest. To begin, we need to understand the importance of communication. Living with a chronic illness can often lead to feelings of isolation. The daily struggles and invisible nature of these conditions can make us feel misunderstood or even disconnected from our loved ones. However, clear and open communication acts as a powerful antidote to this isolation. When we can express our thoughts, fears, and emotions effectively, we create a bridge of understanding that connects us to those around us. Communication becomes the tool that dismantles the walls of isolation, fostering a sense of belonging and promoting emotional well-being. Effective communication not only alleviates feelings of isolation, but it also plays a pivotal role in building strong support systems and nurturing relationships. When we are able to articulate our experiences and needs, we invite our loved ones into our world of chronic illness. They gain insights into our daily struggles, our challenges, and even our triumphs, which enables them to provide the support and empathy that we need. Through communication, we forge stronger connections, fostering an environment of compassion, trust, and solidarity. Furthermore, communication serves as a vital avenue for advocating for personal needs and ensuring appropriate care. As chronic illness patients, we have unique requirements that must be expressed and understood by our support networks. By effectively communicating our needs, treatment goals, and limitations, we empower ourselves to receive the appropriate care and support that we deserve. Communication becomes an advocacy tool, enabling us to collaborate with healthcare professionals, family, and friends to ensure our well-being and quality of life. Now that we understand the importance of communication in the context of chronic illness, let's turn our attention to the barriers that often impede effective communication. By recognizing and understanding these barriers, we can better navigate the communication landscape and find strategies to overcome them. Fear. Fear can be a significant barrier to effective communication for chronic illness patients. There may be fear of judgment, fear of being misunderstood, or fear of burdening others with our struggles. These fears can prevent us from expressing our true needs and emotions, hindering meaningful conversation. Stigma. The stigma surrounding certain chronic illnesses can create a challenging environment for open communication. The fear of being stigmatized or discriminated against may lead a patient to hide their condition or to downplay its impact. Stigma can silence individuals, making it difficult to engage in honest and authentic conversations about their needs and experiences. Lack of knowledge, limited understanding, and knowledge about a specific chronic illness can hinder effective communication. Family and friends may struggle to grasp the complexities and the nuances of the condition, leading to misunderstandings or uninformed responses. Similarly, patients themselves may find it challenging to articulate their experiences if they lack comprehensive knowledge about their illness. Emotional distress. Chronic illness comes with a range of emotional challenges. They include anxiety, depression, and frustration. These emotional distresses can cloud our ability to communicate effectively as our thoughts and feelings become tangled. It can be difficult to find the right words or to articulate our needs when overwhelmed by intense emotions. Reflecting on our personal communication challenges is a crucial step toward overcoming these barriers. Take a moment and think about the specific communication hurdles that you face in your own life. Reflect on these instances where you felt unheard or struggled to express your needs. By identifying these barriers, you gain insight into the areas that require your attention and growth. Remember, each individual's communication challenges may differ. They're influenced by their unique circumstances and relationships. However, recognizing these barriers allows us to develop strategies tailored to our specific needs. It empowers us to find ways to overcome obstacles, improve our communication skills, and foster understanding within our support networks. Now let's explore some communication strategies. Every individual has their own preferred communication style and methods, which is why it is essential to identify and embrace the methods that work best for you. Whether it's verbal communication, written communication, such as emails or letters, or even texting, visual aids, or a combination thereof, understanding and utilizing our preferred methods can enhance our comfort and confidence in expressing ourselves. Effective communication is a two-way street. Practice active listening skills when engaging in conversations with family and friends. Actively listening involves giving our full attention, showing genuine interest, and validating the experiences and emotions of others. Empathetic communication, where we strive to understand and share in the emotions of others, helps create a safe and supportive environment for sharing experiences and needs. What affects us also affects them. Living with chronic illness is a family affair. Just because they cannot physically feel our pain, it doesn't mean that they aren't experiencing emotional pain. Clear and concise language is key to effectively conveying information and minimizing misunderstandings. Use language that is straightforward and easily understood. Avoid medical jargon. Using simple terms can help bridge the gap in understanding between you and your loved ones. Additionally, breaking down complex information into digestible chunks can enhance comprehension and encourage meaningful dialogue. Communication extends beyond words. Nonverbal communication, such as body language, facial expressions, and gestures, is just as important as verbal communication. These subtle cues can convey emotions, intentions, and needs effectively, especially when verbal communication is challenging. Be mindful of your nonverbal cues and be receptive to the nonverbal signals of others. By exploring and utilizing these communication strategies, we can improve our ability to express our needs, thoughts, and emotions. Remember, communication is a skill that is developed and refined over time. It is through practice, patience, and self-reflection that we can strengthen our communication abilities and establish deeper connections with our support networks. Now let's explore some strategies that can help facilitate these important discussions. Choosing the right time and place. Finding the appropriate time and setting for a conversation is key to creating a comfortable and conducive environment. Select a time when both you and your loved one can dedicate uninterrupted attention to the discussion. Opt for a private and relaxed space where everyone feels at ease to express themselves openly. Frame the conversation. Begin the conversation by framing it in a way that encourages open dialogue and understanding. Emphasize that you value their support and want to share your experience and needs with them. Let them know that you appreciate their willingness to listen and that this conversation is an opportunity to strengthen your relationship. Share your perspective. Start by sharing your personal experiences and emotions related to your chronic illness. Be open and honest about the challenges that you face, both physically and emotionally. This helps your loved ones gain insight into your daily struggles and allows them to better understand your needs. Educate and inform. Many people may lack knowledge about your specific chronic illness. Take this opportunity to provide educational information and resources to help your loved ones comprehend the condition better. This can include sharing brochures, articles, or reliable websites that offer accurate information about your illness. Encourage them to ask questions and engage in a constructive dialogue to bridge any knowledge gaps. If you're still waiting for a specific diagnosis, let them know that you share in their frustration of not knowing what is causing your pain and limitations, and gently remind them that despite a lack of a diagnosis, your pain and need for help still remains. Express your needs. Clearly communicate your needs and expectations from your loved ones. Be specific about the kind of support that you require, whether it's emotional support, practical assistance, or simply lending an empathetic ear. By expressing your needs, you empower your loved ones to provide targeted support that meets your requirements. Be open to questions and listening. Encourage your loved ones to ask questions and to share their perspectives. Create a safe space where they feel comfortable expressing their concerns or seeking clarification. Actively listen to their thoughts and emotions, allowing for a two-way conversation that promotes understanding and strengthens the bond between you. Set boundaries and adjust expectations. Chronic illness can bring limitations, and it's important to communicate any boundaries or adjustments that may be necessary in your relationships. Discuss how your illness may impact certain activities or commitments, and work together to find a balance that respects your well-being while maintaining the connection that you share. Remember, open and honest conversations about chronic illness can be ongoing, and they require an ongoing effort. Encourage your loved ones to continue to dialogue, ask questions, and to seek additional resources if needed. By engaging in these conversations, we foster deeper connections and cultivate a supportive network that understands and empathizes with our experiences. Self-advocacy and assertiveness can help us effectively communicate our needs with family, friends, but also our medical teams. Let's explore some strategies to enhance our self-advocacy and assertiveness in communication. Now, some tips for assertive communication. Assertive communication is a valuable skill in expressing needs and concerns confidently while respecting the rights and boundaries of others. Use I statements. When expressing needs or concerns, framing sentences with I instead of you helps convey personal experiences and emotions without sounding accusatory. For example, saying, I feel overwhelmed when, instead of, you always make things difficult. Practice active self-expression. Practice expressing yourself actively and directly. This involves using clear and concise language, maintaining eye contact, and speaking with a confident tone. Active self-expression ensures that your message is conveyed effectively and is understood by others. Practice active listening. Assertive communication is a two-way street. Actively listen to the perspectives and concerns of others during conversations. This fosters mutual understanding and respectful communication. Seek support and role play. Support groups or therapy can provide a safe environment to practice assertive communication techniques. Role-playing scenarios can help build confidence in expressing needs and setting boundaries in various situations. Remember, these skills take time and practice, but they can make a significant difference in the quality of communication and support received. Remember, seeking professional support is not a sign of weakness, but rather a proactive and empowering step toward effective communication. In conclusion, remember, effective communication is not about conveying information. It is about building bridges of understanding, fostering support, and empowering chronic illness patients to advocate for their needs. Let us embrace the power of connection through effective communication, supporting one another in this journey of living with chronic illness. Thank you for your presence today. I encourage you to continue exploring and enhancing your communication skills. Together, we can build a more compassionate and supportive world for those of us living with chronic illness.